Welcome to TOL Season 8, Week 15, and we got a great game for you, and I'm going to call this the Where the Hell Did They Come From Bowl. These two teams, I guess the S-Guardians have kind of been up near the top all season, but they're all the way up to 4th in the power rankings. Like, they're not just like this, hey, Dylan's got a good team, isn't that cute? They're like a real contender. And the Ninja Turtles, I just had it in my mind that they were off to a bad start and kind of pushed them aside despite their success in the past. But look at them now. They're number 9 in the power rankings and having a great season. And the Rat King is a big part of that season. He's having a big year and gets the sack there. And Bridget now looking. And this offense is absolutely explosive. Tim made a comment there on the message boards that they only have 8 punts the entire year. And here comes punt number 9. So getting them to punt is a big deal. So the Turtles should feel accomplished in that regard. Forcing them to punt is pretty nice. Uh-oh, Turtles fumble. Oh boy, with how good their offense is, you don't need to give them extra points, but there it is. Proxima Midnight. Of all the Marvel characters, I would probably not put Proxima Midnight in the top 1,000 per se. But hey, whatever floats your boat, Dill Dog. I just made that up on the spot and I love it. Good old Dill Dog for Dylan nurses. So stupid. I'm such a child. I don't know why that's so funny to me. All right, Thor Odinson. There we go. Now there's a major character getting his job done. Some good work by Thor there. And this ball's out and incomplete. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 15. Leo's going to try and scramble, and he's got some moves. I mean, he's been able to pick up some yards this year, but I don't know about 3rd and 15. I don't know if that's the time and place. And so we've traded punts. Interesting start to this game here. And the ass boys, scissor me, daddy ass. The ass boys have taken over. Boom. And the Rat King, again, getting it done. Rat King's a monster. Oh, speaking of monsters, Super Shredder. Man, that D-line is pretty nasty there for the Turtles. They're looking good. Man, Shredder is just jacked up out of his mind. Took some mutagen before this game. Or maybe it was just a whole bunch of cocaine. But either way, he is jacked up. Donatello back for the punt return. And it's weird. This season, so every season kind of has its own identity. And I feel like this season, there's about 15 teams that I consider like good teams. Teams that feel like they should make the playoffs. But obviously, when there's only 12 teams to make the playoffs, that's not mathematically possible. There's my boy Rocksteady. First down. And then I feel like there's a whole bunch of kind of schmegma at the bottom there. Shredder playing both ways, getting it done, looking good doing it. And Shredder does come in tied for 3rd in sacks on the year, and I think he's going to up that number even more than the one he's already got. Rocksteady, touchdown! Rocksteady, don't fuck with the Rhino, baby. Do not mess with a mutant rhinoceros. It's one of the important life lessons any of you dads should teach your kids. Don't fuck with a mutant rhinoceros. And now Shea is back. Shuck somebody like nobody's business. Boom, boom. Oh, Shea's off to the races. Can this diver? They got a shot. They've got a shot. missed dive. Let's see this. Touchdown! Touchdown, S Guardians. And with one of the best offenses in the league, the S Guardians have now put up 2 touchdowns, one on defense and one on special teams. Goes to show you, you don't know until you play the game, folks. And it's pretty crazy because I guess you would have expected Baxter Stockman to be the star returner today, but of course Baxter is obviously injured. But Shea is 4th in kick returns average on the year, and does have a touchdown previous. So here comes Leo. He's got time. He's got open receivers. Oof. I don't know if he made the best choice going to Casey there. Gets it into Casey this time. Had a little bit extra room there to squeeze that one in. And that's a first down. Leo's looking. Check down to Rocksteady. Always a good move to give it to the Mutant Rhino. Oh, except when he fumbles. I talked too much. Gave him a big head. And he pissed on me for it with his giant rock penis, or rhino penis. Bam! Dylan Nurses, touchdown! S Guardians putting points up on the board. They're now doing it every way possible. They're doing special teams, defense, and offensive touchdowns. It's a dangerous team, folks. You don't want to mess with them in the playoffs, that's for sure. And Star-Lord's going to kick this one off. Donatello back. So why did Donatello not get the green skin? And I know you disrespect the man by putting him on the bench, but at least give him the green skin like Leo's got. Panda Khan picks up very little. 2nd and 10. Oof, throws it into traffic. Up the middle. Whew. Not exactly great work by the offensive coordinator for the Turtles there. And they are forced to punt. There's Shea. Man, big game for Shea. Nice punt return on top of the big kick return earlier. Nice work. Way to go. Check down to Captain America. Gets to the 14-ish. Boom. Super Shredder. Had a feeling we'd be seeing him again. 2nd down and 17. Super Shredder got his ass popcorned on that play. Here comes Bridget. Ooh, 3rd and 1. Close. Oh, looks like they may have called. No, I don't think it's called, but the defense. Oh, Dylan. That's a lot of effort for 2 yards, but 2 yards is what they needed to keep the drive alive. Now it's 1st and 5, and they shouldn't have too much trouble scoring. Devaney takes the dive, gets them even closer. 2nd and 2, they're in the gun. Delayed handoff and touchdown! Sam Wilson. Putting points on the board. So now they have a fumble recovery touchdown, a kick return touchdown, a passing touchdown, and a rushing touchdown. So certainly not a one-dimensional team. Say that. By the way, it's a bit of a surprise to me. Maybe I should have seen this before. I don't think I've checked it recently, but Rick James is the number 1 receiver in the league right now. Interesting. All right. It's a good pickup on 1st down. Panda Khan is third in the league in rushing touchdowns and 8th in rushing yards. So Panda can tote the rock for sure. The middle trying to sort of bludgeon his way through. It's now 2nd and 6. Somebody's open at the bottom. It's Shredder getting it done on both sides of the field. Do not count this Ninja Turtles team out yet. They've got a long way to go, and a deep touchdown like that is exactly what the doctor ordered. And it's now 28-14. Shea, always dangerous with the ball in her hands. Brings it up to the 25. Bridget boots out. Got the check down. Delivers it. Captain America picks up... Ooh, dragging somebody too. Using that... well, he doesn't have it, so never mind. All right. First down and 10. Minute 17 left in the second quarter. Bridget looking. Going to Shea, but knocked down by some linebacker on the Turtles team. Again in the gun. Looking. Check down to Sammy Wilson again. Big game for Sam. Wow, look at those moves. Impressive with those feet. And with 23 seconds left, they like to go for the what I would call early field goal here. I know the Tecmo clock is fast, but let's see here. It's good. So that gives them a 31-14 point lead. And I was about to say going into the half, but Casey Jones can certainly bust a deep one. It's a shame this isn't Baxter, because he could always potentially put points on the board. But let's see, can they get one deep to Casey Jones or Shredder here? Casey looks open, but he's... Oh. Or are you just going to take a sack like a little bitch from Emil Blonsky? 2nd and 21, and now this will be the last play of the half. Got motion going on. They call it. Or not. Rocksteady picks up some yards, but not going to get some more points on the board. So, that's going to be our first half. Certainly an interesting half. The Asgardians looking impressive as they have all year. And they're going to try to keep that momentum going, obviously, into the second half. The Turtles will start with the ball. So, you get a touchdown here. You're only down 10. I mean, you don't feel great, but you just got to take it one drive at a time and certainly know that you're within... Donatello goes down. Jeez Louise. Word to the wise. Don't be a kick returner for the Ninja Turtles. My goodness gracious. Raph is in there. I don't know if Raph is paid. I have no idea. Casey Jones. 2 missed divers. Can this guy pick up this guy on a block? He might, actually. He does. Doesn't do much, but it's enough as Casey Jones takes it to the house. Hockey stick and all the way across the field. That's exactly what they needed to be thinking as far as trying to get themselves back in this game. There's Shea. Oh no, Shea gonna do a double dipper. See what this person does. Double dip! Who is this, Cookie Monster? Or is this Shea Nurses? Holy smokes. Another touchdown. And this is not a team anybody's going to want to play. They are going to be playing in the first round, almost certainly, because they are in a division with Mike Petrasik's Eternia All-Stars. So it's going to be, they're most likely not going to catch up there. Leo, check down to Panda Khan. Ooh, breaks the tackle and get some nice yardage. Moving on down the field. Leo sees something he likes, but it's knocked down. And so the playoff race here in the Raj Conference is pretty thick, pretty tight. I mean, you're looking at Blue Ballin and the Rickies, who are both 9-4, coming into Week 15. So you would think that those two are pretty comfortable. You know, they're battling out for the division winner, but obviously, you know, with those records, they're probably in. And then Eternia All-Stars have the best record in the league. They're in. The Asgardians at 9-4 are probably in. And then, as of right now, I'm having a brain fart here. Who's Thor with another sack? Who's MW? I don't know. I'm having a brain fart, but they're 9-4, likely in. And then the Turtles would be the last seed in the Raj Conference as of now. Dylan's dad, Papa Nurse, is here. Eric is at 7-6. And the Drunkards and the BB, the Blue Ballin. Now, there's two Blue Bees. I don't know. You guys, somebody needs to change their name next year. They're all 7-6. So the Turtles, with this, if this does indeed stick to being a loss, and don't count them out yet, they just scored an impressive touchdown, but they would go to 8-6. Also do have an impressive plus-minus. So, you know, still, I mean, if they can hold court, they're still going to be impressive. But there are very good teams behind them. You know, I still think that the Aardvarks are a good team, and the Drunkards, you know, I think they've hit some hard times. They have a tough game this week against Bobby, but you know, it doesn't take much for them to maybe turn it around. Bridget, cross-body throw to Wilson. Impressive. So, yeah, I mean, every one of these games for these teams really matters here at the end. There's this Raj Conference. More or less, obviously, you know, if somebody just completely fell off the map, but more or less, 5 of the playoff teams look set. And then we have just that dogfight for the last spot. And Ground Chuck. So this is a dogfight because I'm a dirty dog myself. Called plays on, and the Rat King with his 3rd sack of the day. Another punt. So defense should feel good, even though they've given up 38 points. 2 punts in a single game for the Asgardians means that your defense has played well. And the special teams is what's kind of killed you. Somebody's open. Casey Jones. Somebody else was, I think that was actually Rocksteady. Even more open. Casey. Oh, shoestring tackle. So we go into this 3rd quarter. They have the ball. They got a little bit of momentum. Got a defensive stop. So they're, Panda Khan gets bonked after a gain of just 2. Another dive up the middle for Panda Khan, which goes nowhere. And now they delayed handoff to Rocksteady. He's got some room. Gets the 1st down. Can he keep going? Mutant Rhino, baby! Woo! Rocksteady. Nice run. Very impressive. And, yeah, as crazy as this has been, Boynton, as crazy as this has been, they're alive. They are alive, folks. So let's see. They got a defensive stop last time. They've not gotten a turnover. Nor have they gotten any kind. Ooh, that could have been a turnover. Dangerous throw there by Bridget. I know it's part of the game, and those bootlegs would be terrible if it didn't, but it's still frustrating. You see those guys. The defenders just stand right in front of the quarterback and just stare at him for like that 2-second window that they get. It's annoying. All right. Anyway, Bridget bootlegs out. Nobody in her face this time. Oh, there's the turnover they needed. Chrome Dome in this game just got interesting. What am I talking about? Just got interesting. It's been interesting the whole time, but it's gotten an extra element of excitement here. Panda Khan! I'm getting some fidgety breakdowns here. I hope our timing's okay. Panda Khan with a big run. They call timeout. 2:35 remaining. Asgardian sideline. They look rattled. 2nd and 8. Can they tie this game up? Big handoff. Play action. Leo's going to take it himself. Poor decision considering he had receivers open. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Clock not really a factor for now. Looking. Got the check down. Receiver was open. Just wings it out of bounds. Yikes. Poor play by Leo. Oh, and they call it Thor with his 3rd sack of the game. Whew. And now they're going to need another turnover. But, man, that was fun. Got the juices flowing a little bit. Devaney says, I'm going to flow past the midfield here for a 1st down. So whoever your most reliable... Man, that was some of the most egregious zigzagging I've ever seen. Just dancing. Delayed handoff to Sam. Who just sees the defense part like the Red Sea. Gets it down to about the 8. 31-38 here. Devaney off tackle. Ooh, brought down at the 2. Can they punch it in? There's Devaney. Touchdown. Yes, boys. It's C.J. Devaney puts the exclamation point on this game. Got down to be a real nail-biter there at the end, but ultimately, the Asgardians make their statement. They will be in the 1st round of the playoffs. No one will want to play them. A team that's that explosive on offense, you just wonder if you can keep up, you know? It's just like your offense can't afford mistakes. You can't afford to turn the ball over against these guys. Shredder picks up a chunk, but that's going to be the game. So good effort by the Turtles, good game. That's 21 early points by the Asgardians. The Turtles just could never quite catch back up. I mean, Leo went for 333, so it wasn't his fault. Bridget, 46% with a pick and 213 yards. Not her best game, but Shea Nurses was the real star of the day here, folks. Quite a great performance there, and look forward to seeing everybody in the next few weeks. It's getting exciting around here.